Hello everyone, welcome to Crypto Bulls Club. My name is Soham and this is your daily, you know, this is not a Bitcoin update, but this is your daily live session that we do. And welcome everyone. Welcome to Crypto Bulls Club. If you're new to this channel, make sure you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon because this will notify you with all the new videos that we release. Okay guys. So today guys, it's going to be a bit of a different video than the Bitcoin videos that we do because Bitcoin has been moving sideways. It has not done too much of an action, right? So not too much to discuss about the Bitcoin price. So I thought of covering one particular altcoin which I feel has a great potential, guys. For me, it is my top altcoin for 2022 apart from Ethereum. So Ethereum is always my number one altcoin. Apart from Ethereum, my second altcoin is this particular coin that I'm going to cover today, and you will not be surprised by the coin, right? Because we have covered about this coin, and yeah. So if you guys can hear me clearly, if you guys can see my screen, let me know in the comments below, and we will get started right away. Okay, just any one of you can let me know by commenting below very quickly if you are able to see the screen and hear me clearly. Anyone? David, Shubham, Avengers, three of you. Yes, loud and clear. Perfect. Thanks, David. Thank you. Okay, so guys, we will start off this by covering the whole market for the last 24 hours. Just a quick glimpse in about 30 seconds or so. Then we'll move to the metaverse category. Then we'll move to the altcoin that I want to pick today, and then basically we'll take your questions as usual. Okay, right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and also make sure you share this video. Okay, so the last 24 hours have been pretty much decent for the Bitcoin and the complete crypto space. It has gained about 2% in the last 24 hours. It's the total market cap is at about 1.79 trillion. Bitcoin is pretty much stable. It has gained about 1%, less than 1% in the last 24 hours at about 37,500. It did go up to about 38,000 that it got rejected a little bit. But we'll talk about Ethereum has gained 3.5% and BNB has lost about a percentage point. So not too much action there, right? If I will talk about the top gainers of the day, Pocket Network 16%, Flow has gained 14%, Cadena 11%. I had covered about Cadena as one of my top coins in the layer one protocol, which could actually give us some good returns. Celsius Network is about 10%. Convex Finance is at about 10%. Sandbox is up about 7%. Avalanche is at about 7% as well. Right now, the token that we are going to cover today is going to be from the metaverse category. You would have seen the basically from the thumbnail itself. So if I have to talk about the metaverse category, then let's take a quick look. So the metaverse category total market cap is at about $17.6 billion. If you can see this, and in the last 24 hours, it's up about 3%. And the leader, the number one token here currently, as far as with the market cap, is Decentraland. It has a market cap of about $3.5 billion. And Sandbox follows it closely with $3.45 billion, and third is Axie Infinity with again $3.43 billion as well. ENJ is at a distant fourth. Basically, it is at $1.57 billion. If I would talk about the top gainers from the metaverse category in the last 24 hours, then Magic has gained about 18%. GameX has gained about 15.6%. But these are very small coins. Especially GameX has a market cap of about $300,000. Right? It's very small. Avocado DAO 14%, another $20 million coin. Render token 12.9%, and a few others have gained, right? But the coin that we are going to focus today, and which is my favorite altcoin so far, and it has given amazing returns in 2021. And I think with the partnerships that it is going to announce, that it has announced so far, it is going to be absolutely amazing, guys. Okay, and the altcoin that I want to pick today is Sandbox. Right, guys? So you will not be surprised with the Sandbox pick because I have covered Sandbox earlier as well, and it has a strong fundamentals. Right, guys? We will come to the technicals first, but let me first cover the very big news about about Sandbox, right? If you can see this clearly right here, Warner Music has partnered with the Sandbox to launch a crypto lunar New Year gifts. So basically, what it means is, basically, the Warner Music, which is big music label across the world, they have now partnered with the Sandbox, that they're gonna bring in music to the Sandbox universe, right? Sandbox metaverse, rather, should I say? And this is absolutely phenomenal. And this is the latest news that has come out right now. And I believe this is going to be huge. Apart from this, guys, apart from this, right? Some very good news coming, and they are not only looking to fund their own business, they are also looking to help other business as a launchpad, as an incubator, right? So basically, Sandbox looks to boost metaverse startups with $50 million incubator program, right? uh, so basically what happens is, they are going to facilitate and incubate basically startups which want to cater into the metaverse category, and they have will allocate some fundings as well, in the range of $250,000 to 30 to 40 startups each year over a 3-year period. So this is not something that is going to be for a 1 year time frame, guys, right? This is going to be more from a larger perspective. Apart from this, now this is significant. Look at this from the token price as well. Top performers of the program will also be awarded up to $150,000 in sand and land token grants. This is huge. Means they will be awarded sand tokens up to $150,000, or lands in the sand metaverse, which would be worth about $150,000. Guys, this sandbox ecosystem is here to stay. Is here to stay, and it is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Make sure you stay till the end. Watch the video till the end, because we are going to make some bold price predictions for this particular token, and obviously it will be based on the technicals in the charts, but will also consider these fundamental aspects as well, guys, right? So when will this start? The program first quarter will be announced sometime in early Q2, that is starting April. Early Q2 means starting April. They will announce the first look at the program and how this program will run, basically, right? If you want to read more, you can go to CoinDesk and read more about this particular program. According to me, this is going to be one of the huge things that they are doing for the entire metaverse, right? The next fundamental news, the Sandbox. Now, this was back in January 6th. The Sandbox partners with the Hong Kong big shots to launch Metaverse Mega City, right? So if you can see this line, first line clearly, it clearly says the Metaverse platform has announced the creation of Mega City by onboarding a slew of partners as it continues the expansion of Hong Kong culture into the metaverse. Right, this is going to be very big, guys. It is going to be huge. Okay, and with this metaverse and mega cities being built on the metaverse, there is going to be two impact. Primarily, number one, the land in the Sandbox metaverse is going to increase drastically. The prices, it has already taken new huge jumps, right? And number two, since these lands will be bought majorly using the sand tokens, the sand token price will also go up drastically. Okay, this is huge fundamental news that is coming out. And if I have to talk about again, the Sandbox partners with a myriad of Hong Kong Limited's plans to metaverse megacity. It is basically the same news. Again, this is naming the brands that they are going to partner with to launch the Hong Kong mega city metaverse, right? This is absolutely phenomenal, guys. Guys, one more thing, if you would want to buy land by, because lands are very costly in the metaverse, in the sand metaverse precisely. If you want to buy metaverse by pooling in money together, do let me know, and I'll share a poll shortly on our Telegram community as well, wherein we'll cover and understand what the family wants, and we'll take steps accordingly. right, guys? Extremely important, and these are the reasons why I believe the fundamental side of things, and there are a lot more announcements that are going to come around, right? Recently I was reading a news that a particular person has bought a land inside the Sandbox Metaverse, just beside the property or just beside the house of Snoop Dogg, and it costed around $450,000, guys, right? So it's a little bit less than $1 million, just to give our Indian viewers an idea in terms of rupees. So $1 million is approximately about 7.5 crore to 8 crore. If you just convert that into and divide that by half, it comes to about 3.5 to 4 crores, guys. Right, 3.5 to 4 crores is what a person has spent to buy a land in the Sandbox Metaverse just beside the property of Snoop Dogg, the world famous musician. Okay, now let's jump on to the technicals, and it is going to be extremely important, guys, right? Because Sandbox has actually been respecting a lot of technicals, right? First of all, if I start with a macro picture, first I told you that in 2021 it gave about 16,000% returns. Take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. This was the last week. If we just draw and just measure it till December 31st, right? This was the highest it went to. And you can see right here, guys, it was actually more than that. It was actually about 21,000% returns, right? More, it was actually about 21,000% returns in 2021, guys. It's going to be huge. It has the only token in the top 100 which is given more returns than the Sandbox in 2021 is Shiba Inu, guys, and that has given like insane returns. And I'm not going to talk about it in any further, because to be honest, I never invested in Shiba Inu. I did not believe in the meme tokens which came out in the first generation. Now they are building some solid things. They have built a DAO, they have built a DEX, they are coming into the metaverse as well. So yeah, probably now I could look at Shiba Inu from a different perspective, right, guys? So this is important to note. Just wanted to highlight the fact that it has already given 21,000%. Does it mean it will give the same returns in 2022? I personally don't think so. I do not feel so. Okay, and because these kind of crazy returns, and the market cap was also very small. You need to understand that as well, right? At the beginning of 2021, the market cap was extremely small, and we can then think of looking, basically, it has gained huge market cap, it has gained huge volumes, and that is the reason why we say that 20,000% returns is not going to happen, probably not going to happen, right? It is a possibility, but the probabilities are very less for it, right? Now let's move on, and let's first draw the Fibonacci levels, right, guys? Let's first draw the Fibonacci levels, and from this top to this bottom right here, which we made in June. This was in June 21st when all the coins actually made their low. What you can see right here is, guys, the previous week, like the last week itself, that it had broken below the critical 23.6% Fibonacci, which is at 3.32. Okay, 3.32. Now it has again jumped back up, right? So this means that it is getting huge buying pressure from these levels. If at any point, right, and the 61.8 is at crazy levels, it's at 70 cents, and it has treated multiple times. Even the golden pocket, look at this, it has spent about from 26th July to about 18th October, it's spent in this particular zone, treating and respecting the golden pocket. The technicals are also very strong, guys. Okay, it's huge. It's extremely strong technicals, and if we are just bouncing up right here, okay, at as and when BTC just stabilizes a bit, like how it has stabilized for the last few days. If it stabilizes and it stays at one particular place, then, and with the launch of the incubator program which we discussed, that is going to be launched in the early of Q2 of 2022, I feel, guys, I strongly believe Sandbox can easily make a new all-time high very soon. Okay, a new all-time high is on the cards for the Sandbox, right? And if I would talk about the levels beyond the all-time highs, then of course let us get these ones. Let us get these ones. I personally feel okay. Now some people were asking me whether $100 Sandbox is possible. If Bitcoin is going to $100,000 and beyond, $100 Sandbox is possible, and technically that is what I am looking right here, $108. And the move would be very fast, guys. You need to be on your toes for this. I strongly believe this is going to be, this is possible if Bitcoin holds, and if we are still inside a bull market, $100 Sandbox is on the cards. Take note of it. Okay, so that is approximately 30x from the current prices, right? And it's very much possible, my friends, right? Very much possible. Right. If I would talk about the RSI, because the RSI is one of our top indicators, let's see what the RSI is telling us on the weekly time frame. Shortly, if you haven't entered into into Sandbox on the smaller time frames as well, I'm going to discuss some of the key levels of support and resistances where you can consider getting an entry into the Sandbox, right? So the RSI right here, so this is actually, this is a bullish divergence, my friends. This is bullish divergence, as you can see very clearly. The price has made higher high. Let me change this color. The price has made a higher high. The RSI, pardon me, higher low. The RSI has actually made lower, lower low, right? If you can see right here. Okay, if you can see right here, just wanted to confirm with you guys. Look at this. This is extremely important. Let me show it to you so that you are also able to understand it pretty clearly, right, guys? This is something that you should look at for for your consideration. This is extremely important. These are actually telling us about the the divergences. As you can see right here, price has made higher low, RSI has made lower low. Okay, if we go back, price has made higher low, RSI has made lower low. This is a hidden bullish divergence, and it is, it's just pretty decent. And this bullish divergence, my friends, is on the weekly time frames. Okay, it is on the weekly time frames, and that is why it is important for people who are asking about good levels to enter. Just be with us, we will share good levels to enter with you as well, right? Very good levels will be on the will be revealed shortly, right? Just buy on the day when you believe that Bitcoin is getting a sharp pullback. I strongly believe Bitcoin will again test the 32, 33, or even the $30,000 level. I strongly believe that, guys. If that is happening, that particular day when Bitcoin is getting this pullback, mark your altcoins and then enter that in them, right? This is extremely important. Now if I have to talk about the moving average ribbon right here. So basically we are above the 20 week, absolutely no doubt. We came down and we tested the 20 week, and we are above it right now. If you can see this is clear. It's clear. We came below it, we closed a week below it, but now we are moving above it. And the last time when we came to the 20 week, it was back on 18th of October, and from there the return was approximately about 970%, or approximately 10x, my friends. Okay, it was actually more than 10x, right? So this is phenomenal. So this, if it is bouncing off the 20 week, definitely I would recommend you guys to consider into it. Again, not a financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but these are tokens, or these are levels that are worth considering. Right now, let me go to the daily time frame and see what the daily chart is telling us for the last few days. Okay, here what I see is very interesting, my friends. Okay, here what I see is basically a sharp curve. Okay, you can call it a U, you could call it a V, but what I personally believe is there could be one more basically curve which may come down, create a neckline right here at about $3.80. And because this is important level, if you just look left on the charts, you will understand why this level is important. Just draw a line right here. You can see this line because it has treated as resistance today also, earlier also it has treated resistance, and prior to that, once we cross it, we had treated this as a support. You can see this clearly right here. If you can watch this again, I'll just repeat, this level of $3.80 approximately is extremely critical, because earlier we had treated it as a resistance. Once it broke above it, we treated it as a support. Look at this. This is classic support and resistance pattern. We broke above it, came down, treated it as a support, and then got the bounce. Extremely, extremely important. I think again, possibly another curve down to about 260, 270, probably 250. You never know. We'll look at the levels right now and we'll try to understand that is possible. If it comes down to those levels, I am going to put in, basically, of some portion of my portfolio into Sandbox as well, guys. Right? I'm not going to convert my Bitcoin into Sandbox. We are also going to analyze the Sandbox price against Bitcoin, because that is also important, because that's the opportunity cost that you have to consider as well, right? So that is also important. But the Sandbox, I'm very, very confident it will actually, it has the power to cover up for most of your losses. That is something that I strongly believe in, right, guys? Okay, so this is also possible as a kind of a V pattern is also possible, or another possibility could be that we may go up like this and we may continue to go up like this, right? It is, this part is also possible. And another possibility is that we may go up to a certain extent and then come down. The all three criterias are possible, right? So all of these things are possible. Now if I will talk about the key levels of support and resistances right here, then what I'll do is I'll draw it from this till here. Okay, this is the important, because this was the local bottom that we had made. You can see right here very clearly that the golden pocket and the smaller time frame is coming in at around 4.93 to about 5.16. This is where we have tested multiple number of times. I think we can go up to about $5. Then a possible downside might be possible. Okay, because this level is also very critical. 2.85 is this level, right? So people asking what would be a good entry level. Anything around 2.85 is going to be a good level. That is what the charts is telling me. Okay, this is extremely critical. And on the shorter time frame, the $100 is something that is like for the complete market cycle. If Bitcoin reaches possibly $200,000 or $100,000, right? For the shorter time frame, I definitely think $20 is on the cards, guys. Absolutely no doubt about it. $20 is on the cards for the Sandbox. I strongly, strongly believe in it, right? And after $20, then possibly we can go further high as well, right? Basically $85 or $100 would be on the cards. I strongly believe from $85 to $100, if we ever go there for the Sandbox token price, I think it would go in a very short amount of time. Could be in a day, could be in about a couple of days time, right? If you like this content, guys, make sure smash up the like button right away. Can we smash up the like button to at least 10? Can we go there, right? Absolutely. Let's do this, guys. And this is one token which I strongly believe has very, very good fundamentals, extremely good fundamentals, right? Now can we expect a pullback shortly? Let's take a look on the RSI, what the RSI is telling us, right? So personally for me, I don't think so. We are coming down anytime soon. Possibly once we reach these levels of about 50. Currently the RSI is at 43. If we go to around $50, 50 level on the RSI, we can expect some sort of a pullback. Why do I say 50? Where did this number come from? Look at the, look left on this chart. Okay, look left on this chart. You will understand that the level of 50 is critical. We have tested it multiple number of times. If we go into the RSI, you will be able to find it clearly. And let me change this color to blue, right? Let me change it to blue. Yes, you are able to see it clearly right now. So you can see this, the level of 50 has been acting as a good support and resistances as well. Here it acted as resistance, here it acted as support, Here it acted as some sort of support as well. Here it acted as support as well. So basically what I feel is we can go to about 50. Now if we go to about 50 on the daily time frame, guys, if the RSI goes to about 50, then what we can expect basically is it will make a higher high, right? It will make a higher high, which is a possibility. Will it go there? I think it may come down. It may come down, and the last time it came down to about 25. I think it will make a higher low first. Then we can expect to go up and create a higher high on the RSI perspective, right? Guys, again, look at this. Look at this double top pattern right here. You can understand this. Look at this double top pattern right here. The price also made a double top and then came the huge dip, right? Here also we made a double top, some sort of some sort of pull up, then we saw a dip here as well. Here we created a double bottom. If you guys can see this right here, we created a W. You can see this. We created a W, and that is the power, guys. That is the power of the double bottoms and the double tops. This is extremely powerful. Okay, extremely powerful. I strongly recommend you look out for these patterns. Just use the RSI, just look at double tops, double bottoms, and you will trade well. Trust me, mark my words. Okay, so this is something that I am looking at. Possibly if it breaks around, so my entry position was at around 2.5 to $2.50 approximately. We came to about 255 again, and I entered at about 260 to 70 once more. But yeah, possibly I looked at this double bottom. I thought it will pump, and it has pumped. So it has pumped very well so far. So yeah, possibly. So if we can see some kind of pullback, if you haven't entered into it, do consider it. Again, not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I strongly find, I personally, for me, I find this token extremely strong, right? Extremely strong. If I have to talk about the stochastic RSI on the daily time frame, again, on the daily, it is moving up, created a beautiful double bottom pattern right here. But as we know, the stochastic RSI is more powerful on the larger time frame. So let's take a look on the weekly. On the weekly, by the way, guys, it is still trending down. By the way, it has taken a curve. If you can see this clearly, it has taken a curve. It was coming straight down right here, like here. And possibly if we can create a W like we did here back in June, we can see another huge pump to the upside for the Sandbox token, right, guys? Extremely important. Here also we made a double top on the stochastic RSI as well, and then we saw this huge dump to the downside. If we take a quick look on the daily volume, this is also important, guys. Okay, on the daily chart, if we take a look on the volume, and then let's see what the volume is actually telling us. The volume is not so great, to be very honest with you. It is below, so we are bouncing up. There is some kind of volume resistance, right? Some kind of a volume resistance right here. By volume resistance, what I mean right here is basically the price has made a higher high right here, and the volume has made a lower high. Expect some kind of a pull down if possible around or below $3 mark, and then we can see some buy-ins coming around that level as well. Okay, extremely critical. Now the important part of the for professional traders who are into this for the long time and they understand the value, uh, we need to compare altcoins with the Bitcoin, right? And let's take a quick look on here as well. This is Sandbox against BTC. Again, it made a high. It made the high in November of about uh, 14,800 satoshis. Then it came down, and this was the down it made in June approximately. Yes, and you can see the kind of support it has held at the 23.6. Not much in the golden pocket because we blasted past it, and coming down basically here it is important to see the golden pocket. Right now we are above it quite clearly. Nothing much to worry about from the BTC perspective. If I have to talk about same thing about the RSI here, what we can see clearly is basically we have made a higher high on the RSI as well. So no divergence on the Sandbox BTC price, right? Sandbox BTC price, no divergence whatsoever, but Sandbox USDT on the weekly time frame, there is a bullish divergence. Make no doubt, have no doubt about it. If people want to convert their Bitcoin into Sandbox, then let's see what are the key levels on the daily time frame, right? What are the key levels on the daily time frame? And let me get this clearly. Let me draw this right from here to this bottom. And you can see here, guys, we came down to the lows of about 8,000 satoshis, currently at about closing in at around the 10,000 satoshis mark. So that is about a 25% gain in just about 3-4 days, which is not bad at all. Again, not bad. Again, I'm not doing leverage trading. Otherwise, if I were taken 10x leverage, this would have been around pretty decent, around to 50%, right, on my BTC. Anyways, so basically, what could be a good level to enter into Sandbox if we are ever coming down to the lows of about 8,000 satoshis? I think there is a possibility that we might come down and form a bigger and a larger double bottom, and then we can expect a price like higher. We created massive double top right here. So yeah, possibly this low, the low that I'm talking about, would be higher in terms of the price, and anywhere around 8,000, 8,500 satoshis, if you are able to enter into the Sandbox, it would be an amazing entry point for all of us, right? Now, one more important aspect to look into is the Sandbox price against Ethereum, and this is available on Binance. I'm not sure about other exchanges. Not much of a data because this has been listed very soon, about November 12th. So this right here, what I see is forming a beautiful support at around the 12,000 mark, right? I'm not talking about zeros. I'll just talk about the numbers right here around the 12,000, 12,200 is an excellent support right here. So if you want to consider converting your Ethereums into Sandbox, this is the chart that you should be looking into. This has formed a beautiful double bottom, by the way, guys. This looks to be a beautiful double bottom with the neckline being at around this mark, that is around the 15,500 mark on the Ethereum chart. So basically what we can expect is, once we break above this, we could see the price could rally up to about 20,000 or 21,000 as well. The highest, the all-time high till date is at around the 20,000. It's at 19,923 with of Sandbox against the Ethereum chart, against Ethereum, right? So this is also something, if you want to increase your Ethereums more and more, this is the chart that you should be actually looking into or considering for buying, right? For people who are thinking that we should just enter right now, possibly not right now. There would be another pullback of Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure about it. It may happen anytime during the first week of February. If that happens, then the day it corrects, that is the day we should actually be buying, my friends. Okay, that is something that I wanted to discuss with you today. If you have any questions, happy to answer. Otherwise, we are good for now. If you have any questions, let's take any Q&As if possible. If you have any questions, uh, any question, guys? Uh, let's wait for 10 seconds and then we will actually end the session. Ankit, I was asking about other existing levels. So I have already answered this question. I think below $3 would be a good level to entry. Again, David, ENJ token, yes, ENJ has a good ecosystem. I think it was again in the metaverse category. It was one of the top metaverse tokens or the top gaming tokens per se, right? Before the term metaverse came into so much of limelight. It has got good support and good resistance. It has got good fundamentals. It got acceptance in the Japanese gaming industry, which is one of the largest gaming industries in the world, and it should do well if basically Bitcoin is able to hold. Mind you, everything is dependent on Bitcoin. If it stabilizes or moves upwards, then only these altcoins will give you good returns, right? Okay. Any other question, guys? No. Why would you enter at 4.7 and 4.2? It's at 3.75 currently, right, David? Why enter at 4.7? Did you enter at 4.7 and 4.2? That's what are you saying? You entered at 4.7. If you entered at 4.7, then you can average out the price basically, right? If you had entered in at those levels, you can average out the price. You can basically, yeah, basically average out the price by entering into a lower, by entering in at a lower price, right? So basically, uh, if you would have entered at around 2.6, 2.7, your average price would have been absolutely, it would have come down by 50% if you would have bought the same quantity, right? So I strongly believe in this altcoin. And if you like these kind of analysis, these kind of live analysis for altcoins, you can let us know by commenting in the description below, on the comment section below, also on our telegram channel. So people who are not there on our telegram channel, it is it is a completely free community. If you have any questions, feel free to go there and you can ask your questions there as well, right guys? All right, all right. So thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very, very good care of yourself, and please share this video with your friends and family. Make this video reach out to more and more people, guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bye bye for now.